What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tiff with the T, and I'm back with another video. If this is your first time here, a warm welcome to you. I do always ask that you consider subscribing if you like what you see. The majority of my channel is reaction videos. Most of the time I talk about relationships and I react to trending topics. So if that sounds like you, definitely go ahead and hit the red subscribe button down below. Turn on your bell notification button so that you never miss any of my uploads. And let's just get straight into the video.
Do you want to be married one day?
Of course.
No, it's not really of course. Why?
I want to get married because it's not more so of the marriage, like the certificate, it's more so of the union. Like, I want another man to want to spend the rest of his life with me, just like I want to spend the rest of his life with him. So it's more so like the union, because marriage, I feel like, you know, legally, like with all the certificates and, you know, going back and forth with like sharing assets and things, but it's like the union of it and just love itself and just being with somebody for the rest of your life and confessing your vows unto God and raising a family. Like that's like the vibe.
What part of the country do you live in?
DMV, Maryland.
See, one thing that shocks me.
She is doing the most, okay? She wants to get married because it's trending, because it looks good, it looks fun. That's basically what she said. That's basically what I got out of that. I don't know if you got something else, but it didn't sound like she wanted to get married to build something with somebody or to have a family or stability. It sounded to me like she saw somebody married on the internet and was like, ooh, I think I want to try that.
See, one thing that shocks me about so many of our women is we are so rebellious as a culture.
Right.
We rebel against conformity. And it's like we like vibes more than structure.
What do you mean? Like, so going to structure, what do you mean structure?
Everything that you said it's not about. The legalities.
But do you think the government kind of put that in play to kind of like, it's just like,
okay,
it's marriage about the
you
love?
You asked me a question and you start answering.
Let's let you talk. You got it.
Well, I mean, were your mother and father married?
Yes, they're married still.
How long they been married?
I mean, before I've been born, so I want to say like 29 years. Like they got.
Were your friends? Are their parents married?
Some of them are. It's like a you know how to.
No, it's not. What percentage of your friends, mother and father, are married and are still married?
I honestly want to say half and half. Like honestly, like I want to say I have my friends who grew up mom and dad both in the home.
Are they black?
Yeah. I mean, most of my friends are black or like mixed race.
What's the marital rate in the black community?
Ma'am, stop playing with your hair. It's annoying.
The marriage rate in the black community now, and I remember watching one of your segments saying
30%.
Back in the day.
30%. So I don't understand at 26 years old, honestly, why you're coming into this with this whole what the government did and why they did. Why is that even in your mindset at such a young age?
Because she heard it on TV. She's regurgitating something that she heard from somewhere else. She doesn't have any background information. You can tell she can't explain why she thinks what she thinks. She's just regurgitating something that sounded good at the time. This is the type of person who will see fake news on the internet and run with it as facts, start reposting, retweeting false information just because it sounds good or just because the person was able to convince them in the moment that what they were saying was true. It's
more so like, okay, with marriage, it's just like, say if we were to get married, right? And say if we were to get divorced. It's just all the stuff that come with that. Like,
so I want you guys to understand, any decision made in fear, scarcity, and lack. Understand where she went. She went all the way to, if I'm the 1 in 4 black women to get married, and then if I'm one of the 80% of women who file divorce, why are you going all the way to the end and the horror? Why? At 26 years old, why are you jumping all the way to divorce? Please explain.
And honestly, that's really a good question. I mean, of course, it's not something that I want. I don't want to get divorced, but it's also just...
That's what you talk about. I mean, ma'am, when you came in talking, so if your mother and father have been married almost 30 years and half your friends come from nuclear families, why do you come in talking like a woman who's seen the worst parts of stuff and worried about the government and structure and divorce?
You sound like my dad. The government. You sound just like my dad.
But where'd you get this?
Right,
where'd you get this mess? Where'd you get this garbage from?
I think I was watching Vlad on a Vlad interview, and I see Nick Cannon. I've discussed this before, but Nick Cannon was basically saying about, I forgot, don't quote me, but basically how the government just keeps track with your, just keeps up with your money. Like, love is about the human.
That's bullshit. Hey man, Nick Cannon, shut the fuck up. This dude got 18 women pregnant right now.
But if you think about it,
no, I need you to be quiet.
See, this is the problem with this new generation of people. The younger millennials, they have this, they look up to celebrities more than they do their own parents. Like, they'll take something that a celebrity says more seriously than somebody who's actually in their life. We use athletes and entertainment people to judge how we should live our life. And these people are just regular people who happen to get famous, and you're taking their word as if it came from the Pope himself or Jesus Christ. And this young lady, unfortunately, she saw an interview and now she's regurgitating what she heard on the interview and trying to explain what she heard in a small snippet of what she knows about a celebrity, and pushing it as she's adopted that as her mindset. That's a flimsy way to live life if you don't have any principles if all of your principles are based off of celebrity lifestyle and what they say and do, you're pretty much liable to end up lost. This girl is all over the place. You can tell she has a problem sitting still. She keeps on playing with her hair. She's just, when he asks her a question, she kind of goes off on a tangent. Her communication skills are just...
Because you're listening to a guy who's a multimillionaire who wears a turban. And I'm saying this because you cannot talk about what a celebrity and a creative does. That's one of the major flaws in our community. We're the only people who let the celebrities, athletes, and entertainers speak for us, where other groups of people let the business people and the academics and the politicians speak. Why are you going to let people speak to you who perform for a living and who don't live a normal life? And then you're going to listen to Nick Cannon? How many women are pregnant with Nick Cannon's child right now?
A whole lot.
So you're going to listen to this man instead of your father, who gave you a stable upbringing, and you're going to listen to Vlad TV.
But listen, Kevin, I don't want to get you.
What I'm trying to understand is, you say you want to be married one day.
Correct.
But your mind, the field of your mind, is where a man has to plant his seed, and your field is contaminated.
You think so? Okay, because listen, it's like one of the things where it's like, understood, and we did kind of start off on the wrong foot, and where my mind did kind of went. My friend just texted me, he was like, I love this man.
Turn off the comments, please, ma'am. You can't do that.
No, my friend texted me.
Okay, but what I need you to do, okay? I need you to focus. Okay. I'm running the show, and you're all over the place, and I'm trying to have a conversation that's going to help people. You're looking at comments and everything else. Let's just have the conversation.
Okay, I respect that. Okay.
Go ahead. So at 26, life should be full of optimism and possibility, not this garbage you're talking about. Where did this come from?
But to be honest, so, Kevin, you brought up marriage because let's be clear. I'm 26 and the objective is to continue to build my business. I am a self-virgin.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
No, you can,
here we go. Here's all this shit. Oh, my God. No. Do not overtalk me. I don't care about a 26-year-old's business. Here's the problem. So many of our women feel like they got to go get all the pieces of your life together, and then you think you can come fit marriage in. Why do non-black women everybody can seem to go do all the stuff y'all talking about doing and still be married and have families? Y'all feel like marriage and family is something to do after you got your business together.
When is really the right time for marriage and family? It's like
22 years old.
22. Push out, like, have a kid at 22 when I'm a baby myself. Don't you think 22
not a goddamn baby?
But
you're a
would
grown
you talk
adult.
to a 22-year-old though? You would think she's a baby.
Don't try this shit with me. Now see, we're about to go off the rails. You don't answer a question with a question. Are you here to argue, or are you here to get enlightened? Because you seem like because here's what I hear. Did you go to college?
Yeah, no.
Okay, what's your business?
Well, I sell virgin hair extensions, Jinxie Central.
Thank you. So when we talk to so many of our women, what are their businesses? Some form of hair, lashes, some sort of multi-level marketing, or real estate. It's not a business.
But what's wrong with that, Kevin? I'm asking because I want to be enlightened.
What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it?
Yes.
What's wrong with it is what is life about?
Being happy and creating memories.
Being happy and creating memories. This girl, how old is she?
Life is about people.
Okay, so go into that.
When the coronavirus hit in 2020, where were you living?
With my mommy and daddy.
With your mommy and daddy, right. As a 26-year-old woman with your mommy and daddy, the family and the unit they built. What's wrong with what you're talking about is so many women who share your reflection were in their... Please hold the phone still. So many women who share your reflection were stuck in their houses, their apartments by themselves with nothing except these so-called jobs and so-called businesses.
Sure.
Ma'am, what about building a lash business keeps you from being in a healthy, committed relationship, building a family?
But also, Kevin, you have to remember.
What keeps you, what about...
See, she can't even hold a conversation. Like, somebody asks you a question, you can't even answer it. You just start going off on a tangent. Like, you just want to talk about what it is that you want to talk about. This is actually hard for me to get through because her communication skills are just terrible.
What about building a lash business keeps you from being in a healthy, functioning, committed relationship, building a family? What keeps you from doing it?
That's the thing, Kevin. Absolutely nothing, but it takes two to tango. So if I'm ready and I'm ready to commit, take the time.
You're not ready to commit.
What made you say that?
Ma'am, I'm talking to a teenager right now. No offense, but what I'm talking to you because at 26 years old, you're bouncing all over the place. But when I asked you when times got tough, you said mommy and daddy. That's not what a 26-year-old adult says.
Well, I mean, I'm just living. I am living with my parents.
Yeah, I know. I know.
But listen, can I?
No, I don't know. No. You need to listen because this is why so many black men. What do y'all want black men to marry? Women who are fear-minded, scarcity-minded, lack-minded, who all want to be business owners and bosses of lash businesses. Ma'am, no disrespect intended, but that is a joke of a business. It's nothing. It's a lifestyle business.
But
it's
Kevin,
ma'am, a business. Look, due respect, I'm a business owner, and I don't even call myself what a lot of you guys call yourself because I don't have employees yet. To have a business, you need to have employees. You're 26, no college degree, living at home with your parents.
Correct.
Talking like a boss.
Kevin, listen though, you're not listening to me. I let you speak. Let's have a conversation. Listen, everybody's different, and I could easily move out, but I want to move out and make it make sense though. Like everybody, I could easily move out and be somewhere in an okay neighborhood apartment, but I want to move out. I'm building my credit. I'm saving my money to where when I move out, I'm gonna have my own property. Like it's deeper than.
Okay, I can definitely understand that sentiment of wanting to stay at home until you feel ready to go out into the world, until you feel financially, emotionally stable. In the Black community especially, parents kind of have a reputation for kicking their children out before they're ready, and it can lead to a lot of long-term stressors. So I'm all for staying at home as long as you need to. I actually do know a couple people who have a lash business who make really good money. So it's not something that's it's not something that is a frivolous thing to be doing. But she could be doing a little bit more. It doesn't seem like she's really established anything with her business. But I don't necessarily think that just because she's staying at home with her parents that makes her not ready to be in a relationship or be married or something like that. But her mindset, she does seem very childish to me. So
yeah, I'm 26, but I'm not in a rush to just move out here and just make mistakes and just waste money and rent in a rent apartment.
And why I cut you off is because I talk to women like you every day who all are making the same mistakes.
What should I do then, Kevin? What should I do?
Grow up.
And then what? Tell me. And then
look at Kevin's face. He is so annoyed. Oh my God,
Kevin,
me too.
Calm down.
This is really hard to get through. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this entire video, but I'm gonna try.
But you do get frustrated.
Calm down. What did I say at the beginning of this thing, ladies? You talk too much. Don't talk to me like I'm a woman. You cannot keep just rapid firing at me. I'm not you don't pester me like you're my little sister. I'm like your dad. I'm not that.
You got it.
Listen to
you got it.
What she says. I am trying to build up my credit. Did your credit have any dings on it?
Well, in the past, but now it's just more so.
No. How have you messed up your credit by age 26?
Mind you, when I was younger, it was some things to where I didn't pay. Honestly speaking, I was in college and I kind of just was like, not going back no more. Cool. So didn't go back, but also being young and dumb, just didn't pay the tuition that I owed. And then and back then I was just really naive. I didn't think credit was important. I didn't know the importance of it until I had to make purchases to where you don't have the money.
That's why you need a man. Because women, like it or not, would set to your own devices, more women end up self-destructing. Because y'all take life in general in your feelings in short term. Ma'am, you're 26 with a high school diploma. Okay? That's just the net of it. And you've already managed to mess up your credit.
It's for
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.